Hello everyone and welcome to Digital Screening, and in this video we are going to have a look on the best and free software that you can have for your pen tablet. But before that, if you haven't subscribed to our channel yet, then hit that subscribe button down below so that you could never miss any of our videos. So friends, as you know, we have made a video on how can you teach students online on YouTube, and if you haven't watched the video yet, then click on the first link in the description. And also we have made a video on best budget pen tablet that you can purchase for yourself, and we have made a video on this pen tablet, which is XP Pen's pen tablet, and I think this is the best pen tablet that you can have for yourself to teach students online. And if you want to watch this video also, then click on the second link in the description. So the name of the software is OpenBoard, and let me tell you that this software is a completely free software and you can download it from anywhere. I have given the link in the description so that you could download it from there also. So now let us jump into a laptop to see how this software works. So friends, this is our software. We are going to open this. Now as we open the software, we see two main panels. The first panel is this one and the second panel is this one. So at first we are going to see how you can work with this panel, because this is a very basic panel and you are going to interact with this panel for most of the time. So as you can see here, our pen option has already been selected and we do not need to select it again. Now if we try to write something on the board, it will look like this. Now as you can see here, the thickness of our ink is very less, and if you want to increase the thickness of your ink, then you can simply go in the above panel, and from here you can select the thickness of your ink as you desire. So we have three options: minimum, medium and maximum. So now let us try the maximum one. So now you can see that we have increased the thickness of our ink. Now what if you want to change the color of your ink? So we will simply go to the above panel again, and in the color option we will choose the color that you desire. So let us try the green one. So as you can see, we have also changed the color of our pen. So this is how you can use the pen option. Now let us move to our eraser option and see how it works. Now if you come on the board again, you will see that the thickness of our eraser is very less. And if you want to increase the thickness of your eraser, then again you need to go in the above panel, and from the eraser option you again have three options that are minimum, medium and maximum. Let us try the medium one and try to erase. So this is how the eraser works. Now what if you want to erase everything which is on your board? So simply you need to go in the above panel, and from here if you select this erase option, you will see that everything on the board will be erased. So this is how you can work with the eraser in OpenBoard. Now moving to the third option in this panel, we have highlighter. Now if you select the highlighter, you will see that by default it will be of yellow color, and if you want to change the color, you can again go in the above panel, and from there you can choose the color of your desire. Now again, if you want to increase the thickness of your highlighter, you can go in the line option and increase the thickness. So this is how the highlighter works. Now what if you want to change the angle of your highlighted area, or you want to modify this highlighted area? So for any kind of modification, you will need to go on the fourth option on this panel, that is the arrow button. So let us now try to modify our highlighted area. Suppose we want to highlight this one, then we will simply click on this. Now you can modify this very easily. So this is how you can use the arrow button. Now what if you want to move this? You can also use this arrow button to move this if you want to move, and also you can use this option, that is the finger button. Now using this, you can move anything you want to move. So this is how the finger button works. Now if you want to drag the page up and down, so for that we have been given with a hand option, and if you select this, you can move your page anywhere you want. Now if you want to go to the top, you can drag the page down with this hand button. So this is how the hand option works. Now suppose you want to zoom in or zoom out to the page, you can use these two magnifying glasses button to zoom in or zoom out. Now we have also been given with the laser option here, which is this. And if you want to point something on your board, you need to press the left key on your mouse, or you can simply drag your pen on your pen tablet like this. So as you can see, this is not marking anything, but this can be used for pointing something. Now what if you want to make straight lines on your board? So for this we have been given with the line option, and using this you can make straight lines on your board like this. Now the best thing about this is that if you make a line like this, then our cursor does not change into the pen option by its own, which is a good thing if you want to make lines again and again. Now the next three options are very basic options, where this icon can be used to add text, this icon can be used to take screenshot, and this icon is a virtual keyboard icon which you can use in your board. Now let us erase everything on our board and see what is the work of the above panel. So here we have seen the work of this option, this option, this option, and this option. Now we need to see what is the work of this option and these options. So moving to the first option, that is Stylus. If you click on this, then you will notice that the panel which we just talked about will disappear. And if you tap it again, it will appear again on your board. Now let us move to our background option. Now this option will help you choose your favorite background while teaching. Suppose you want to add horizontal grids on your board, so you need to simply click on this and choose this one. If you want it in black, so you can choose a black one, and if you want it in white, then you can choose this one. If you want a plain background, you can choose this one or this one. So this is how you can use the background option to choose your favorite background while teaching. Now these are two options, which is undo and redo. So if you want to undo something, you can click on this or use the shortcut key Ctrl+Z. And if you want to redo something, you can use the redo option or Ctrl+Y. Next we have this pages button. So far we have been working on a single page which will be displayed from this panel, which is this. If you click on this, you will see that we only have one page over here. And if you want to add a page, you can go to the pages option and click on this. Then you will notice that we have got another page over here. And this too will show you at what page you are, and this number will show you the total number of pages that you have. Now these two options will help you to go to the previous page or the next page. Now as you can see, we are on the second page, and if you click on this previous icon, you will notice that we have moved to our page 1 like this. And if you again want to go to the next page, you can click this next button. So this is how this section of the page works. Now if we move on to this panel, so here you will see a lot of options like audios, movies, pictures, animations, interactives, applications, shapes, favorites, web search, and trash. So these options can be used while teaching if you want to add some of these to your main board. Suppose in this case, if you want to add a circle to your page, you can click on the shapes option and select whatever shape you want. If you want to add a circle, then we'll search for the circle and we will simply drag the circle on our board. And from the arrow button, which is by default selected, you can modify the shape. And in the drop down options, you will see options like locked, visible on extended screen, and set as background, which can be used in multiple ways. Suppose you want to lock the circle, then we'll simply click on lock, and you won't be able to move the circle anywhere. And if you unlock it, you will be able to move it anywhere in the board. So this is how this panel can be helpful for you in many ways. Now let us talk about this panel, which is present over here. So at first you see that there is a web option, and as you click on this, OpenWord will direct you to its own web browser, which is this. Now by default, it will show you this page, and if you want to move on some other page, you can just simply select the link and write the name of your website which you want to go on. So as you can see, OpenBoard's web browser has directed us to google.com. Now here you have multiple options like back, forward, reload, home. If you click on home, you will see the same page which you saw when we clicked on the web option on the board. Now we have the options like bigger, smaller, if you want to zoom in or zoom out. If you click on the board, you will be again directed to your board where you were teaching. And if you click on the documents option, you will go to the page where you have all the documents on your PC or on your open board. If you go back to the web option, you will see more options like add link to the page, take a snapshot of a selected area. Last, we have the option of virtual keyboard. Now let us move to our board again. And now we have the option to show desktop. If you click on this, we will just move to a desktop and you can write whatever you want to write on your desktop by clicking on the pen icon. And again, if you want to add some shapes over here, you can move to this panel and add whatever you want to add on your desktop. And if you want to go to the board again, you'll need to go to this option and click on this to move to your board. Now at last, let us talk about some of the settings on OpenBoard. So here when you click on OpenBoard, you will see many settings like page size, which is currently set on 4:3. And if you want to change the size of your screen, you can simply click on 16:9 to change the size of your screen. Next we have some basic options like cut, copy, paste and hide OpenBoard if you want to go directly to your desktop. And we have option to sleep, open tutorial, preferences, check for update, podcast and quit. If you move on preferences by clicking on this or pressing Alt plus return for Mac or Alt plus enter for Windows, you will be directed to this page where you have many settings to change your board. So currently we are on the display option and from here you can change the display of your board. For example, if you want to change the alignment of this panel, which is currently set on horizontal, you can click on the vertical button to align this panel in a vertical form by pressing this button to move this toolbar from above to below. So just like this, we have many options in this setting, where if we move to the grid option, we have the option to change the color of your grid when your board is white, and we have option to change the color of the grid when our board is black. Just like this, we have the pen option where you can increase or decrease the thickness of your ink further. Now if we talk about the other options, we have options like marker to edit the marker settings. We have the option to network, licenses, credits and about. So friends, this was all about the basics of how to use OpenBoard if you want to teach students online, on YouTube or on any platform. So this is how the software works. Now if you have any confusion regarding to this software, you can ask me in the comment section below. I will definitely give you the answers. And also if you are confused between any other software, ask me in the comment section below. I will tell you which software is better and why. So at last, I just want to say that if you found this video helpful, then give it a thumbs up and we'll meet in the next video. Bye bye.